Hello and welcome, ladies and gentlemen, back to Let's Play Stellaris, the Imperium of Man. His will be done. So, there was a thing here. Might have been a war. Might have gained a couple of new planets. Why does it shine like that? It's just... okay, is that normal? Who knows? Might have gained a couple of new planets here as well. I did actually record an episode where I showed all of this and won the war. I didn't record the entirety of the war because, honestly, the Seabans can't really defend themselves against me, so I played quite a bit of it off camera. But I did record the episode when I got Titans. Surprise! Unfortunately, there was an OBS update and it decided to muck about with my audio settings, and there was no audio for that entire episode. And in an episode where I talk about Titans, it's kind of, you know, pointless to upload an episode with no audio. All I'm doing is talking about Titans. But we can do it now. It doesn't matter, right? You didn't get to see me finish the tech and wait for them to get built, which is around 30 minutes of me just staring at a screen. Which, I don't know, there's a good side and there's a bad side to it. But now every fleet has I wish. Every fleet has a Titan, which comes up to 5 Titans in the Imperium. However, as most of you know, I didn't really care that much for the Titans. I mean, I do. I do care for the Titans. They're great ships. They're huge. Look at them. They're gorgeous. The Nova Cannon is not called the Nova Cannon, it's called that. But, you know, the Nova Cannon is fantastic. There's only the small issue is that it's just like a bigger, badder destroyer. Oh, sorry, a bigger, badder battleship, which is good. Don't get me wrong, Titans are great, but they're not game-changing, right? And the fact that you can only have 5 of them, sure enough, they buffed my fleet power quite a bit, which is nice of them. That's all great, but fundamentally, they're more there as a sort of deterrent, because now I am overwhelmingly more powerful than anyone else on the map, apart from the Fallen Empires. So, yeah. Basically, I decided to skip on that war and skip on the entire Titan thing because, well, part of it was my choice, part of it wasn't. However, that was not why we were so anxious to get the Titans and couldn't wait for it. This is the reason. Oh yeah, we now are building a Colossus in Holy Terror. Thing is, I'm going to show you the Colossus. We have 2 variants of it, the Pax Romana and the Exterminatus Juggernaut. They're exactly the same. I am well aware of this. Shush. So, the Exterminatus Colossus, the Planet Cracker, is not a combat vessel. Costs 13,000, or actually 20,000 minerals to build, and has an upkeep of 103 energy per tick. We can't have multiple of these. I mean, we physically can, but with an upkeep of over 100 energy, no. No, we cannot. I'm over my naval capacity as it is, so I'm, you know, in a little bit of a sore spot in terms of getting one of them, because it will put me at around 70 energy plus, which is not terrible, but it's not bad either. However, anything more than that would be ridiculous. However, apparently my favourite word of the episode, we have declared war on the northern enemies now that we have a truce with the Seaban Consortium down here. Oh, and by the way, half the galaxy is now in a coalition against me. Shush, don't worry about that. Right. Sorry about that. So, war has begun on this end, and here it should be slightly more interesting. And also, you get to see the Colossus in action for the first time, so that's something. Actually, not the first time. I think we tested it out once on like a station somewhere, but it was like brief. I think it was like a construction ship that it hit with a cannon, but whatever. Alright, here we go. Pin the coils up or whatever you use to fire. Come on. Zap! There you go. Look at that thing. Lovely. Like I said, it didn't one-hit kill the station. It's not that powerful. It's great. It's great. I love it. Visually stunning, but it's not that good. It's good, but it's not that good, right? Okay, now, planet. Full of Xenos. Full of defenses. Full of life. Oh, this game is turning me into a psychopath. Wonder what we can do about that. The thing is still a bit of a ways away, though, so... Alright, there is also the question of defenses. We now have ion cannons as defenses, the Imperium class. It's rather expensive, I think 6 defensive slots it takes up. But it's basically a cannon from the Titan, just independent and as like a defensive thing. So it's really great. It really is. Alright, we lost a ship here apparently. Unfortunate. Keep going. Oh, there's a planet here as well, isn't there? Alright. Bomb the living hell out of everything until, until instructed to do otherwise, okay? Basically, all we're doing right now is, I suppose I should be focusing on the enemy fleets rather than bombarding their planets, but it's fine either which way. Right, let's see Battlefleet Stellaris again in action. There you go, that was a lot better. By the way, you probably should have mentioned this at the start. It fires, this cannon, pretty damn often, right? It doesn't visually fire that often. Well, I say pretty often. It's not. It's one of the slowest weapons in the game. Actually, let's check that. Its cooldown is 21.75 compared to something like a... Do I not have one of those? Hold on. Ship Steiner. Golden Throne. Titan. Armageddon class. Ah, the Armageddon class, right. Compared to the Mega Cannon, which is cooldown of 9, right? So, Mega Cannon is one of the biggest guns in the game, and it fires every 9 seconds. This thing fires every 25 seconds, something like that. But even then, it doesn't fire every time visually, so sometimes there is a visual glitch where it doesn't show that it actually fired, if that makes any sense. But fear not, the damage is there and the calculations are done always reliably, so... the fact that you can't see it doesn't mean that it's not there. Ooh, I just died. Bit unfortunate. Speed. I guess you. Okay.
Construction complete.
Ah, no, you're actually going up here, sorry. Doing that kind of maneuver, and this is left of these guys. There's 2 planets here. Alright, probably should speed the game up a little bit, and,
Construction complete.
yeah, we did also get something that's, like, very quiet. You won't see it, but it will pretty much save us in terms of, economy, because we've built so many more ships and everything that we desperately need more resources now. And that's level 4, is it? Level 5 reactors and level 4, level 5 other thing. Mining will thingamajigs. Yeah. That will pretty much save us, and that's the reason our minerals are going up so drastically, is because all the sectors are now building those upgrades, so yeah. Most of them are done at this point, I think, but you know, our minerals went from like 50 to 500, I think, per tick in the last few months, so that is, that happened right on time. Not to say that it wasn't planned that way, but oh well. What on earth is this? How do you have a 42,000 strong fleet? Don't answer that question. I'm not sure I want to know. I do not have a leader. I was not prepared for this. And our reinforcements are still coming in. Well, let's just see what happens. We also have the station in the back here. Don't disregard the station. The station is interesting. We just went from 46k to 43k in a second. I don't like that. 40k. Ha ha ha. I knew that the reference was somewhere in there. We're going to lose the entire fleet, aren't we? Oh, but the Titan will save us by hitting a Corvette. Oh god, but this is one of the prettiest battles, period, that we've had in a while. I want to pause for a second and take a look at the fighter craft. Huh. Look at the little shits. Look at them. Being, I imagine, mostly useless all the time, but that's fine. Oh, that cut through a battleship, I think. Was it a cruiser? No, that was a cruiser. Oh, nasty fight, but I think I have them technologically outgunned as well, though not by much, but I do. A lot of fighters just lost a battleship, I think. Ouch. That's like 100 in ship supply thing. I mean, we did scrub the floor with them, considering we had two fleets equally powerful. Mind you, we did have the station again, which isn't useless, but 11,000 minerals right there. Actually, probably more, but I just can't afford it, right? Ouch. Okay. We'll fix the ships. And we do have a scientist nearby, having jumped to there. Yes, we can now use the jump command thing with ships if we need to. Or want to. I think I have a colony ship being built somewhere in here. Not done yet. Alright. Spins up for like a couple of seconds, but the trade-off is that when it arrives it needs 200 days to cool down. Actually, it doesn't need 200 days to cool down, it needs 200 days to recharge, but by the time it's while it's recharging, it needs to... Well, it doesn't need to do anything. It can move, it can fight, it can whatever, but it has 50% less shields and fire rate, I think, or something like that. So it's actually, we can mouse over and check, I'm pretty sure, as soon as the battle's over. But that has me a little bit worried, because if but if the Albanian fleet is 40-something thousand strong, almost 50,000 in and of its own right, and this pact of people on the right side has me ever so slightly worried. Mind you, there is a hard cap to how much fleet command points you can have. At one point, it just reverts back to being a race of supplies and outproducing your opponent, but even with that in mind, still, how much do we need? We need 10,000. You know what? I'm gonna siphon the resources out of something like the Conmar sector, or the Gothic sector. Probably the Gothic sector. Yeah. I think so. This thing's not done yet. Alright. I mean, keep it up, what the hell do you want me to say? Just make sure all the reinforcements get to where they need to be on time, and we're waiting for the Belros fleet now. They're right here, and I'm assuming they're going to the... yeah. Oh, I don't want to jump, it's just, penalty's too severe. I don't want to jump yet. so many planets here. I'm gonna crack one of them open probably. Go and conquer stuff instead. Ah, there's my Oh, this means I should rename the thing as well. Alright, let me find a suitable name really quickly. I accidentally clicked enter before I showed you the name. It's gonna be Zell. With the colony of Zell, or the planet Hiveworld, or whatever. Depends on how big it grows, I suppose. For now, the colony of Zell. Yeah, fleet. Okay, that's gone. Need to catch up to those guys if you can. And introduce them to our Titans and show them why resistance is futile or something along those lines. Now, hi. I'm gonna need to take all your money from you. And all your minerals. Because I need to reinforce my fleets, right? Specifically, my fleet, one of them. It would be a relatively good idea to give Battlefleet Gothic an Admiral. Daily hull regen, daily armor regen, that's pretty good. Weapons range plus 20, not the issue anymore. I'll go with you. Right, and start bombarding that planet again. While the rest of your reinforcements arrive. Look at that, the entire Gothic sector is producing stuff. Lovely. Hey, we caught them. Alright, there's another great battle. One that we're going to win slightly more comfortably, hopefully. And there goes the artillery firing. What is that? What is that? What in tarnation is that? Ion disruptors, probably. Plasma cannons, okay. Ion disruptors and plasma cannons. Oh, took out 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 of my ships, something like that. No! Just back into the fight. Didn't mean to do that. It was a little bit more boring, I feel like. Why can't I zoom in a little closer? There we go. Not bad. Look at that, just cut through it. And be gone with you, or away with you. Is that the expression? Away with you? Yeah. Ooh, take back the system first, obviously. Because, the point of me waging this war, honestly. What do we lose? Yeah, 9 ships. I actually calculated that correctly. Not too bad. Where is my ship? Right over there. Well, it must be quite small because it's behind the Pearl now. 1,200 days. Alright, the war's going to be over by the time you get over here, but hey. You've been bombarding this place for a while. Is it anywhere near? No. Alright. And you're waiting for reinforcements. Alright, I suppose. I mean, there's precious little I can do, so just sit tight. Wait the inevitable end. Fighting over a pulsar, it's ever so slightly pretty, but that's about it. Ah, the Tactical Response Fleet. Where is that? Made it all the way around, have you? Alright. Good for you. Go and murder them. Hmm.
Station reports enemy contact.
You are getting repairs, yes? Nice battleships you have there, very nice. Tachyon Lancers and everything. If I didn't have that much territory, I'd be surprised. I'd be worried. Okay, now I'm slightly worried. Just slightly though. Ah, yes, you need repairs. No, I'm not letting you go until you get fully repaired. Would rather lose a couple of sectors and retake them than lose a couple of battleships that didn't repair them fully. But they've made it into the Gothic sector, not something we appreciate. Oh no. Armies over here still standing. Is it just me, or does that need a bit of a nerf? Because war's over by the time I'd managed to bombard one planet into submission. Just no. No. Bit too powerful, those. Right, now you're going after that lot. Probably going over there, I assume, so, Ah, but no, they're psychic and they can see where my fleet's gonna be. No? I'm gonna react to that? Okay. Now we chase after a Albanian horse for like 20 years. I don't know, you know you can use the jump drives. Yes, but having a fleet at 50% efficiency is not very good. Good for chasing down small enemies, but this is a little bit more serious. I'm actually going to jump there, despite what I just said. And then wait for 200 days before you can use Gothic? Yeah, although, in all due honesty, it's probably going to be 200 days since we can use them anyway, so... Yeah. Problem with this nebula is they can now hide in it, and I'll have no idea where they are. Well, partially true, I suppose. I have a pretty damn good idea on where they are.
Pioneers have made planetfall.
Oh, the colony's done, yeah, whatever. Not my responsibility, I have other things to do. Catch up to the, yes you did. We got up to the smaller one, which is still a achievement in its own.
Tracking enemy fleet.
Get rid of it. Defeat the enemy in detail and all that. Oh yeah, the beautiful thing behind the Titan is it has a subspace snare, and it has a range of, fuck you. So it can actually shoot from here to there, meaning these guys are now going into combat. Despite the fact that they desperately don't want to be and have retreated, clearly. But no, I can actually shoot them and now they have to turn back. Mind you, they have rather impressive range as well, but this is not. It's not a tight range though. There we go, there's another pretty battle. All sorts of light shows going on. My Corvette's charging a little bit too early. They mostly die off in the first few minutes now. It's down to battleships, bigger stuff, so. Oh, whoops. Oh, come on. And there we go. Another day, another invasion force dispatched. Now, for the love of God, my Colossus. 787. No. I wanted to have one now, but fine. I suppose this episode could be called Titans. Talk about Titans. Like 99% of it. Yeah, this is the issue now. Now Gothic might actually lose in a fight against the enemy. Thankfully, they're not going towards Gothic. They're going over there, but.
Skywatch is tracking a new enemy fleet.
A new enemy fleet? Really? 21,000. Yeah, I'm sure, game, I'm sure it's right here. Yes, that's exactly where you're supposed to zoom in when I double click. Alright. That's not outside my border, that's inside it. Alright. Fair enough. You have the guns. Go for it. Run away, little cruiser! Run away! Oh, fuck, crying out. No, I suppose no retreat and all that. Bravely against the enemy.
Fleet lost.
200 days is apparently a lot longer than I thought it was. Who would have thunk? That's fine, though. I care about you, I care about this one. You know, what are you doing now? I don't understand, because you're now going without even occupying stuff. You're just trying to run away? Something? I guess I sort of understand. Is there anywhere in the world where I can land on a planet and invade it successfully? At a time like this, no? Apparently not. We can actually beat this thing, I think. Well, this kind of, yeah, the other one with missiles and medium range stuff. Yeah. Yeah, I can actually win against this thing. Lovely. Look at that. Oh, of course, I have a Federation one that's down here, and another Federation one, and that's actually still. Of course, I have two. Sorry, in what way are they exactly completely pathetic to me? In terms of fleet power? Because I have 5 50k fleets, they have, what, 4, 3? That's not pathetic. That's distinctly not pathetic. Actually very strong, and the reason I'm a little bit upset at the fact that it's classified as pathetic is not because they're causing some trouble in the war. This is nothing, right? I don't care. It's the fact that I can't rival them, and the reason is you can't rival pathetic nations. Nations are considered pathetic, or classified. So I'm just sitting here with my junk in the air, right? Hoping that I'll be able to rival them, and turns out I'm actually very powerful enough to resist my strongest attacks. They're actually decently powerful, and Yeah. Turns out. Game's just, well, game's lying to me. Oh yeah, where does this, we never really explored this, where does this lead to? Ah! Yes, more Federation territory. I'm gonna call these guys the Federation because Star Trek, because they are the Federation, like the biggest one, so... Yeah. There's a couple of other minor ones, but... When I say the Federation, I mean, you know, the biggest one. Makes sense, right? Well, this world, it's not even worth checking, Juggernaut. Not even worth checking. Got a better idea. Can I just select this one? Is there a button to do that? Or do I have to deselect everything else? Send them off to the other one. I think you'll pick up reinforcements faster that way as well, and yeah, you should be able to not only beat them, but take back everything that they've messed with. How exactly have you made it here without my pursuing fleet? Oh, because my pursuing fleet has stopped. Okay, that does make a little bit of sense. Turns out I'm a bit stupid. My apologies. But is it my fault that we take upwards of 5 years to bombard a planet into submission when we realistically should take like a couple of months? No, but it's not. Times like these, I want to become a pacifist. I am tired of chasing enemies around the globe. Let me try and bombard Talon. Oh, vile piece of filth.
Contact.
Pay for that. Really? Go after my... What is it, the Third Army? Alright, fine. You go after the Third Army, we'll build another Third Army. 1, 2, 3. About 3 in each. 3. It's the time it takes. It's literally nothing else. I don't care about these. I have 43,000 resources. I can build around 430. Actually, 4,030, right? Probably even more than that. Yeah, because they only cost 100. Yeah, whatever. I could build probably 4,300 different armies with this thing. I don't care about the men in true Imperium fashion. I really don't. It's just the fact that it takes time, and it takes around like 3 minutes of a video for me to reconstruct what you've ruined. It's just that. It's annoying. Honestly, I like the fact that there is ground combat in Stellaris, but it's just gonna make that sound and let you figure it out on your own, because it's... I don't know. The way it is right now. Let us play with... I really, really hope they expand on that, and soon. Like, let us play with... Fuck, I don't know, tanks, equipment, airstrikes, air forces, something, you know?
Taking evasive action.
Something along those lines.
Science ship reports enemy contact.
This is beautiful. The thing didn't move. The thing just stood there, didn't even try and spin up its coils to jump away. It's just glorious. Alright. You catch up to that thing. Judging by the fact that you've lost several ships, I would say that you have. Oh, look at that. They've gotten away. And they're now trying to repair themselves. I do not recall giving you the permission to repair yourselves. So, no. Yeah, this is just taking a while, is the only problem. It's not even taking a while, it's subjectively taking a while, because it's taken less than 1,000 days, hasn't it? Yeah, around 500 days. That's nothing in interstellar warfare. It's just that the game's running a bit slow due to the size of my Imperium. It's kind of messing up the subjective feeling a little bit of how things are going. Hey, there we go. That's 3 armies. That's enough to invade. Look at that. We do get to land our troops somewhere. And all the naysayers can go to hell. Now, I'm going to tell you to land like 3 times, just to make sure that there is no confusion between what I'm saying and what you need to do. We have a black guy and 3 women, and they're all useless. I like it. It's a very realistic depiction of the military. Oh, that will get me banned. Aye. Can I get someone useful? Someone remotely useful? There we go. Thank you. Look at them, like little drops of poop. Heading down to the planet.
All sword ground elements are dropping on target.
Ah, beautiful. The reason I'm not moving this fleet yet is because I need to wait. Scientist died. Oh, it's just scientist. Yeah, I know which scientist. It's fine. We need to take over the planet and shut down the subspace snare.
One actual reports all ground objectives secured.
I'll have you noticed we've taken down the little piece of shit. Oh, no, we haven't. Fine. There's another one. I didn't know there was another planet. I'm sorry. There's actually 2 snares. Alright, keep doing it then. You control this camera for once in your life, please. No, stop! Stop! Thank you. Can I play the game? Thank you, very kind of you. Like you very much to sod off in this general direction. So they got from here to here to here, conquered all 3, and I am still getting from there to there. Is that about right? On the same tech. They cheat. I tell you they cheat. Nobody believes me, but I tell you there is something going on. Impose ideology, really? Huh. That's funny. Here I am fighting imperialistically for as much territory as I can muster, and you're fighting for ideology. 135 days. I get my Colossus and the universe shits itself.
Construction complete.
Alright, plan B. Since you're utterly useless and cannot reach anything on time, we'll use that Titan to do that, several times over and take out the big fleet up there. And this is Battlefleet Conma. They will be the ones that intercept the ones down here, and well, eventually they'll intercept them. It'll take probably 6 or 7 years for them to do it, but
Construction complete.
you know, eventually we'll get there. Don't you worry. It's gonna be a little bit hard to keep track of all my forces. There's you down here. You're not doing anything, are you? You're bombarding that place, which is useful. Jump you over. Nah, no, repair. You are not actually what I think you are. Is this the Third Army? Yeah. All right. Third Army, along with you lot, you lot. Good job. Oh, actually, why don't you all jump there? No, why don't you all jump there? No? I think you can. Might be able to. Who knows? Fine, I'll do this manual. No? No, you're doing it. Ah, they're doing it. Okay, great. Right, everyone happy? Merge together. Now you dare rename it to like Troop Transport Fleet 72 because I will murder you. Right, fighting, which we missed, but doesn't matter because it's fighting and we're winning. Okay, there we go. Good. Actually done your job this time round, I'm pleased. You're pleased with the performance of one of your armies or fleets? What is this?
Construction complete.
I am. We can now use the Colossus Casus Belli against everyone. Really? They can now use the Stop Colossus. I told you the universe is gonna shit itself. Oh, I'll leave it for later. I'll leave it for the next episode. This is gonna be a cliffhanger ending. Next episode is gonna be the Colossus, because here, Colossus? What the hell is a Colossus? It's gonna be the Colossus. Here we're gonna end with the Titans, right? Which have proven their worth in combat this episode. All the little pet peeves and annoyances aside, they've performed rather well, and this is their first sort of trial by combat. So yeah, I like that. What on earth is this? It's a random 13,000 strength fleet in the middle of nowhere. Okay. Glad we both understand what's going on here. You quit bombarding. Yeah. Quit bombarding and go and murder them, and we'll deal with everything else ourselves. Okay, thank you very much for watching. Until next time, like and subscribe down below if you enjoyed the video. Stay tuned with the series as well, and support the channel quite a bit, so I can do that now if you care for any of those. Till next time, at any rate, have fun, take care.